Hello, everyone. Are we live? There's a little live thing. There we go. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Live. It's been a long time since I've been live. How's everyone? How are we doing today? I'm so excited. I just realized how pale I look. Oh my gosh. I miss the glow of summer from like being outside. It's just yeah, I'm a little bit more pale than I would like. When I look in the mirror, I feel like I'm rosy, but when I look at you, I'm just not. All right, let me just make sure I'm not muted. I'm not. Hey, I can see the comments. I hope sometimes the comments come through. Hello, whoever is live. Say hi. Let me know that you're here. I would love to um, welcome you to our event. And if you're here on the replay, do hashtag replay. It's been a little while since we've done an event. I'm super excited for this one. I do a version of this every year. And I just, because it's so important. And I think this year it's even more important than usual because I've been speaking to a lot of you and it does seem like there are more challenges this year than anyone would like. This year has felt a little bit heavy. There's been a lot to unearth and release, and that has shown its face, and it's been kind of overwhelming and a little bit stressful. And who feels that, firstly? Do you feel that life has just been a little bit lifey over the last year? I can't believe tomorrow is December 1st and we're coming into a new year. It is unreal to me. Like, I remember my dad saying to me when I was young, don't wish your life away. It's going to go so fast as you get older. And I was like, oh gosh, it feels so long. It feels like it's taking forever. I wanted to grow up. And I wish I would have listened to him because he was not wrong. It's really fast. It's really fast. And time just seems to be flying by. And you blink and it's winter, and you blink and it's spring, and then it's summer and fall, and now it's winter. And I'm just so excited for what each season brings, and to go into a new season feeling lit up and excited and energized. But it has been a little bit tougher this year than I would have liked. But the ability to navigate that and to be with the joy and the sadness, with the anger and the happiness, with like being able to be in all of it, I probably mastered that more this year than any other year. So I'm so excited to witness that growth, and so excited to be able to be with the heavy and still move with the light. And so I'm super excited for today, for Break Free of the Holiday Hustle. This is going to be as short and sweet as it possibly can be. It's going to be very meaty. There's a lot to cover in a short amount of time, but it's not to overwhelm you or to add more to your plate. It's really to reduce that overwhelm, to release that stress, and to help you move into this busy season with a lot more energy, with a lot more fire, with a lot more excitement, and without the flares, the pain, the being taken down. Who's excited? I'm so excited. And I just want to start by saying I do really see how challenging life is for you right now, and how tired you are, and how stressed you may be, and how tight finances might be right now. And so I didn't want to sit by and do nothing when I know exactly what it is that you need to really thrive this holiday season, because I have been right where you are, with that feeling of there's too much. I have too much. My plate is overfull. I don't know how I'm going to get it all done. Worn out, burnt out, surrounded by like this never ending to do list, wondering how the actual fuck am I going to get all of this done? Who can relate? I mean, 'tis the season, right? So you want to do all the things. You want to bake the cookies, and you want to go shopping with your family, and you want to wrap the presents, and you want it to be joyful and exciting and fun, and go to the holiday parties and plan fun events with your friends and family. And plus, you have work and you have life and you have business. So it can feel like a lot. And I want you to take a moment and acknowledge that and not just bypass the fact that it is a lot and that it can feel like a lot. And so to really surrender to that feeling of it feels like too much, because the more that you resist that, the harder this season is going to be for you. So, but just because it feels like a lot doesn't mean it needs to be a lot. It can be the perfect recipe for stress, overwhelm, illness. Absolutely. Also can be the perfect time for energy, excitement, joy. And so we're here to tap into that today and to show you how. And you deserve that energy, that excitement, that joy. I do have notes to keep myself on task because I do want this to be as short as possible because I do value your time and your energy. And I want to give you more time and energy. And today really is about giving you those simple, tangible steps that you can take to help you feel incredible this holiday season. Really present with your family, moving joyfully through your days with time and energy to spare so you can do more of what you love with who you love without guilt, without overwhelm, without stress. So let's dig in. That's as much of an intro as we're going to do today. I'm just pumped. Okay, so how are you feeling right now? This minute, just tune in to your body and do this frequently. Like really tune into your body frequently and notice, like, is there tension in your shoulders? Or is there cramps in your belly? Is your heart fluttering with, oh gosh, there's so much to do? Is your back hurting? Are your shoulders hurting? I, like clockwork, used to get neck and shoulder pain around Christmas because the weight I was carrying was just too much on my body. So really tuning into how you're feeling from moment to moment is really going to be important. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more later. But how are you feeling right now? Like really tune in to with your body and ask yourself, like, why are you here? Why are you tuning in to this live, to this event? Why are you using your valuable time and spending it here with me? What are you really hoping to walk away with today? What's going to make the biggest impacts on you and your holiday? Do you need more time? Do you need more energy? Less stress, less frustration, more peace and happiness? All of the above. Like, who's here for all of the above? I mean, you always want more, right? So it's really important. Like, don't skip this step, the really tuning in with where you are right now, and also kind of fast forwarding to how is it that you want to feel throughout this holiday season? What is going to make this an absolute home run for you? Like really think about that, like, and not from a place of I'm going to try to make it happen this way, I'm going to try to control it, I'm going to try, because that's not going to work. Let me just tell you, if you try to put in some kind of master plan, some master schedule, so you're trying to cheat the system, it's not going to work. Like, now is not the time for huge, crazy, insane changes. And that's why today is all about simple, implementable steps that you can take that are really simple, that are not going to take a lot of time and are actually going to give you more time and energy. But first, I really want you to tune into how it is you want to feel. This is so important, and this is such a big part of the work that I do with the people, with my clients. And really, so get clear on that picture and identify how you want to feel. Name those feelings. What feelings are present when you think about this being a home run holiday? Like, and name them. Name them. Put a name to them. So for me, this is what I call core values. If you've been in my world for any amount of time, you would have heard me talk about this more than one time. And so these rarely change for me. They've expanded, but they've never changed, not from the first day that I started doing this work. And this is why I love doing it this way, is because this is consistent. No matter how much you change, no matter how much you grow, no matter what goals shift, no matter what it is that you want to achieve, these stay the same because this is the essence of who you are, like at your core, and what you want in terms of outward can change all the time, but who you are on the inside never changes. You are always who you are. It's just a matter of if you're living in alignment with that, or if you are allowing yourself to work by someone else's operating system, which we'll dig into a little bit later. But I really want you to name those feelings. And so for me, these are peace, love, joy, fun, connection. That is what I want to feel and experience and be in my life every day, and particularly around Christmas. And these are going to be the values by which you operate this season. So this part is super important. If you skip this, the rest does not matter. And it seems so simple, and it seems too simple, but don't let that fool you. Simplicity wins the day every single time. And so I want you to really name those values, and please share them. I would love to hear what your values are. Put them into the comments, and let's cheer each other on and support one another in achieving those feelings this holiday season. And set an intention that this feeling is going to be a priority for you this holiday. Just decide now, this is how it's going to go. And you will be shocked and amazed by how just setting that simple intention changes the energy in which you approach your season. And that is so valuable and so important and so good for you, mind, body, and soul. And please don't worry about how you're going to make it happen. We get so in our head about, yes, but I have this to do. I have this function. I have this many presents. I have this many family members. I have this. Let's not go down this road. Let's just tap into the feeling. Let's say thank you to our head for reminding us of all the things that need to get done, and just say, wait, let me really think about this. Let me really respond instead of reacting, because this is such a reactionary season as opposed to a season where you're moving with intention. And you may think that you can't do that because it is busy or because there is more to do. But that's why it's even more important to prioritize that now, is so that it can be a peaceful, fun, joyful, connected holiday season. So let's just suspend reality for a minute and pretend like life is magic. Yes, life is magic. And I really want you, once you name these feelings, I really want you to think about, why is this important to me? Why is living my life in this way important to me? Why is having this kind of holiday important to me? And I really want you to dig deep on this and continue to ask yourself, why? Why is that important to me? Why is that important to me? Why is that important to me? Until you get to the emotion underneath. This does not take a lot of time. This is minutes work. You really can dig into this really quickly and why this is important to you. And for me, it just always comes back to, this is how I want to be in my life. I don't want to be frantic. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be run down. I don't want to be burned out. I don't want to be stressed out. I've been there. I've done that. I've got that t-shirt. Done with that. I want to be present. I want to be joyful. I want to be laughing. I want to be enjoying all parts of this season. And I only get to do that when I stay true to who I am and the values that I have for my life. And so, and that why also is in service of you, to show you how to do it, to be of service in this world, to help you have a joyful, fun, more exciting holiday. It isn't just about me. It's about being of service to you. And I know that the only way for me to be of service to you is for me to be the best version of me that I can be. And this is the part that so many of you miss. And because it feels like focusing on you and what you need, especially during this season, is selfish. And that's just a lie that we've been told. It's not true. And we're going to challenge that a little bit today. And it may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but we're going to move through it together. And I'm just so excited for this. So get to that emotion underneath. And because it's not just good enough to have a list of values. Like, that's just not going to do it. You need to get to the emotion and why this is important to you. And I just want to live every moment like it's my last. I want to be as present as possible. I want to have joyful experiences. I want to just be happy now, not when, not on Christmas Day when it's all over, not on Boxing Day when I can finally have a break, but now. I want to have joy in the process. I want to show you how to have joy in the process. And that helps me every single day to know that for me, being at my best, that's of service to the world and not only just to me. So once you do have that emotion, I want you to keep that top of mind, keep that why really top of mind and tap into it frequently. Like whenever you feel things running away like a freight train, whenever you feel like things are getting a little bit too much, it's like, okay, let me come back to myself here. Let me come back to my body. Let me claim my energy back from whatever is taking it away right now and come back to what are my values? Why am I making these choices? Why am I doing what I'm doing the way that I'm doing it? And tapping into that again and again and again is going to help you so much in being able to move forward in a really fun and meaningful and joyful way. We want to focus on how you want to feel and take action from that place. That's what gives you the holiday that you want. So for manifestors, like if you need help with naming these values, with naming these emotions, with tapping in, for manifestors, that feeling of alignment is peace. For generators, it is satisfaction, that feeling of satisfaction of a job well done, of showing up for yourself in a way that feels really fun and juicy. For manifesting generators, it's satisfaction and peace together. It's that combination because you're part manifestor, part generator put together. So it's that like tapping into that feeling of satisfaction and peace. For projectors, it's success. Like when you have that successful feeling of, yes, I've done something great here. I'm really showing up in my power. I'm really showing up in my energy. It feels successful and beautiful and amazing. That is how you know you're in alignment. And for reflectors, it's surprise. It's that life is delighting you and that you are surprised and lit up. Like if that is all you try to align to this season, you will be winning. You will be winning if that's all you do. If you do nothing else but tap into that, you will be winning. I promise. It's beautiful. All right, how are we doing? Do we have any questions? I might be alone right now. That's okay. I believe you're all coming and it's going to be beautiful. So excited. Okay, so this piece that we just covered, most important piece. If you skip it, none of the rest is going to matter. So really dig into this piece. Okay, next, look at the personal standards that you have for your life right now. And this slips a lot during the holidays. And these are the standards by which you live your life. So we talked about the values, and now we're talking about having actions that line up with those values. What actions are you taking right now? What is important to you? Are you prioritizing that? Are the actions that you're taking supporting how you want to feel? Or are you wasting time and energy on things that do not support who you are, what you want, what you value? This is important. You hear me say important must be one of my favorite words. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. So for example, if you want a strong and healthy body this holiday, you can't spend all your time binge eating junk food and having takeout every day. Not going to help you feel good. Like, just not going to help you feel good. And I know how tempting it is to be like, I have 15,000 things to do today. I'm going to pick out, take it on my way home, and I'm going to sit in front of the TV while I wrap presents or while I do whatever. I get how tempting that is. But does that honor how you want to feel? Does that honor your time and energy? Is that going to help you feel your best? No, right? So you really need to be tuned in to this. If you want to move more easily, you can't be sitting watching TV for hours on end. Even though like Christmas movie holiday season is here. I love Christmas movies. I watch lots of them. I want you to watch Christmas movies. I want you to have Christmas cookies. All very important. All part of the joyfulness of this season. But it's this piece of being mindful of the choices that you're making. Do they line up with how you want to feel? You really want to have these standards around everything, around how you move your body, around how much water you're drinking, around self-care practices, of who and what you're available for. We're going to be talking a little bit about that too. You can have everything that you want. You can have the most joyful, amazing, incredible holiday ever, but you can't have everything at once, and you cannot do everything. Some things are going to have to go in order for you to have what it is that you truly want. And I know this is the tough part, but we're going to dig into this and make it so much more simpler than you're making it right now. I promise. All right, so prioritize what is important and implement simple standards that really meet you where you want to be. Again, this is just intentional, and we're making it so easy. And I'm going to tell you which 3 things to focus on to make the biggest impact. 1, movement. Move your body every damn day. No days off. Doesn't have to be for an hour. I'm talking 10 minutes. Like, if all you got is 10 minutes, then take 10 minutes and move your body. Before I came on here live, I did 2 dance songs around my kitchen. And I can, like, the energy that's moving in my body because I did that, like, a body in momentum continues to be in momentum. So allow yourself, and it's not exercise. Like, please don't try to implement some kind of crazy exercise routine this time of year. It's not going to work. You're going to feel shitty about yourself when you don't do it. That's not what this is about. This is about moving your body because you love yourself enough to want to feel good in your body. And you know that movement is important to feeling good in your body. This is a personal standard that everybody needs. Doesn't matter what your human design type is, doesn't matter who you are, 10 minutes movement every day, non-negotiable. If you can do more, do more. But 10 minutes and no days off, because consistency beats intensity every single time. If you are consistent, listen, I was the person who hated exercise, okay? Hated it. Tried a million different things. Like, I can't tell you how many things I've tried, and hated most of them. What I love and what lights me up is dancing. It's my stationary bike. It's my yoga. And I've incorporated weight training, not because I love it, but because it's good for me and because I'm challenging myself a little bit right now. Now is not the time to challenge yourself. Okay. Now is not the time. This is the time to make it so easy that it feels effortless. That is what I want for you. I want this to feel effortless. And if you're doing it every single day, it's going to build on the momentum, and you're going to notice your energy shift when you do it. It's also so easy to stick to over the holidays. I don't care who you are. I don't care how busy you are. I don't care how many kids you have. Everybody has 10 minutes. You have it, find it, get it. If you can't find it, come talk to me. I'll help. Okay. Do only what you love and what makes you feel good. This is not another chore to add to a to-do list. You have enough to do. This is not what this is about. This is about really moving your body because you love yourself. You want to have an incredible holiday, and you know that movement is going to help you feel incredible. Don't force yourself to do anything that you don't want to do. Just encourage yourself to move. Align to, this is going to make me feel satisfied when I'm done. This is going to give me peace. This is going to make me feel delighted. This is going to feel successful. like aligned to that. Like, this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because this is in alignment with who I am and how I want to live my life. And let's make it super easy. Like, move while you're watching a Christmas movie. My stationary bike is set up in front of my TV so that I can do the biking and watch a Christmas movie at the same time. I'm sitting, I'm pedaling, I'm burning calories. It's amazing. It's fun. It's awesome. I love it. And it helps me feel so good. Do a stretch anytime you stand up. Like, you're doing Christmas wrapping. How many of you have a bad back after wrapping the presents? Freaking hate wrapping presents. It's like the worst thing for me at Christmas. Like, how many of you have a bad back? Like, I can't. Last year I had the least amount of presents I ever had, and so I tried to wrap them all in one shot. I had 3 left, and my back was like screaming at me. And I'm like, okay, take your own advice, stop, get the fuck up, and stretch and move and give your body what it needs. Like, your body is literally screaming at you. Listen to your body. Listen to the cues. Stretch. As simple as raising your hands above, getting up and taking a walk around your living room, going up and down your stairs a couple of times. Just move and stand up a few times. Like, be more frequent with how much you stand. Dance around your kitchen as you're baking. Turn up the tunes. Like, I'm going to decorate my Christmas tree today. I'm going to turn on the Christmas tunes. I'm going to dance while I'm doing that. It's not a chore. It's something I get to enjoy and be in and be present for. Really allow yourself to make it as joyful and as fun as possible. And you will be amazed by how incredible you feel just by taking those small, simple steps. Who's doing it? Who's committing to 10 minutes of movement a day to help you have the most joyful, fun, exciting holiday ever? Hands up down below. I want to celebrate you. All right, next up, self-care. Do not roll your eyes at me. Do not roll your eyes at me. Self-care is important. And this is not mani-pedis or hair or getting a facial or taking a long bubble bath. That is not self-care. Let me just be clear. It can be, but this is not what I'm talking about when I talk about self-care. Self-care is a non-negotiable act that you do every single day. Something that you love for the simple joy of doing it. That is it. Again, does not have to be long. 10, 15 minutes of dedicated you time where you're not in service of anyone else, where you're not doing anything for anyone else, where you are just focused on you, your happiness, your joy, your peace, your satisfaction. Can you do that? Yes or no? Put it down below and I will challenge you if you say no, but that's okay, because we're here to learn and grow and understand that this is possible for you. Do what makes you smile. Do what lights you up. Do what's going to help you feel good. Mind, body, soul. Do something that honors who you truly are. And the possibilities for this are endless because you are so unique and you are so beautiful and you have so many of your own passions and hobbies. And like, take some time out to work on those things. That is so, and I don't mean once a week, I mean every single day. This is the problem when it comes to things like movement and self-care and having these standards, is that you're practicing them very sporadically. And because you are practicing them very sporadically, you're having very sporadic results. So if you want consistent results where you are feeling energetic and lit up and joyful frequently, you need to be doing the things that make you feel that way more frequently. Like, it's not rocket science, right? That's logical. But the world has taught us that we don't have that kind of time, and that when we have chunks of time, that we need to be devoted to doing things for others. And that's just a bullshit lie that we've been fed. That is something that is not true. The more that you give to yourself, the more that you have to give to others. That is truth. I will lay my life down on that. I will show you a million times how much better you will feel, how much better you will show up, how you will shine, as opposed to being depleted by just doing this thing. Carve out the time, 10 to 15 minutes every day. That's it. If you can do more, do more. More is always better, but I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for you, and this will make an impact. This is where I started, and this made all the difference for me. I mean, I am a different person. I'm not like at my core, I'm the same, but the way I act is completely different from the way I acted before because I understand myself now. I get what I need. I give myself what I need. I listen to my body. I listen to the cues and I do the damn thing. And it's so much easier than you think. Get good sleep. I know this one is really hard this time of year. I'm gonna take some more water. 1 second. But I really want you to challenge yourself a little bit here. Can you get up earlier in the morning? Can you go to bed earlier at night? And this is one of those things. Sleep is, and depending on your type, this is different for everyone. So for generators and manifesting generators, you need to deplete your sacral before you even try to go to bed. So literally, you need to be exhausted to get into bed. Like you don't try to go to bed if you're not tired. That is useless. You're not going to sleep. You're just going to be awake thinking about all the things. So ask me how I know. I spent more than one night. So literally there are nights that I have gotten up because I haven't depleted my sacral energy and gotten on my exercise bike to like literally wear myself out because I'm like, I need to deplete this energy in order to have a good night's sleep. And so that's for generators and manifesting generators. Sorry, I have something, there's some kind of message going on. I need to close that because I don't want that. It's like some kind of group message. I love being part of a group message, but I don't want it dinging while I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Okay. For projectors, manifestors, reflectors, you might need a little bit more downtime. Why is this still happening? I just closed it. Oh, it's because, shoot. I don't know if I'm going to get away with it. There has to be a way. Let's see. Oh dear. Where do I turn off the notifications? I wonder. Bear with me. I'm doing this because I really want it to. I mean, if I can't, I can't. I don't even remember where it is. It's not something that I do very often. I don't quiet notifications generally. I need to keep this open. So how? I wonder how. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to come back to my energy. I'm not going to let that distract me. And we're just going to work through it. We're going to work through it. So I was saying sleep. Manifestors, projectors, reflectors, you might need more downtime. You might need to kind of ease into your bedtime routine, really kind of coming off the phones a little bit earlier in the evening. Don't be like screens in your bedroom, probably the worst thing ever for sleep. Allow yourself to kind of relax, have kind of a nighttime ritual to support you, like maybe some tea, maybe, a little snack and something that is actually not going to bloat you or anything like that, something that feels really good and nourishing in your body. And so give yourself that time to really unwind and kind of be in the end of your day so you can have a really restful sleep that is way more supportive for your energy. So this sleep is really going to be an important piece along with water. Water also super important. You see that I always have a glass, carry a bottle with you everywhere you go. Because it's easy when you're in the hustle and bustle to forget. And so, if you're carrying a water bottle everywhere you go, you can't forget. It's with you all the time. So take the water, drink the water. It's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to help flush out the extra sugar. Like just drink the water. Drink the water. Pretty much everyone is dehydrated. So drink the water. And then finally, mindfulness. It's this piece around really being in the present moment as often as possible and just noticing what's coming up for you. And this is something that people rarely practice because life is so busy and because there is so much going on and because you're dealing with flares and you're reacting instead of responding, that it can be hard to really be aware of what's happening underneath it all. But this the mindfulness piece is really important, like tuning in with your body several times a day and like, how am I feeling? What is present for me right now? And not judging yourself for whatever comes through, because this was me. I used to be really hard on myself and feel really guilty about the thoughts and feelings and emotions I was feeling. But there's nothing to feel guilty about. It's just energy that needs to move in your body. It doesn't mean anything about you unless you decide it means something about you. So, really allowing yourself to have moments to kind of sit quietly, to tune in with your body, to notice what is present for you, and to kind of ask, is this thought, feeling, emotion helping me? Or is it keeping me from doing what it is I want to do? And kind of challenge what comes up so that you can flip it into something that moves you forward. And it's like, how can you reframe your thoughts? How can you release this energy? How can you move this energy? How can you make this easy? Like, really ask yourself, how can I make this easy? And it's just so, so beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful thing. You know what? I made a decision just as quickly because I just saw what this group is about and I don't want to be in it. So I'm going to get myself out of it, and then these notifications are going to stop. And that's not the only reason I'm getting out of it, but I think it's beautiful what they're doing, but nope, I don't need to be in there because it's claiming my energy. I don't want that. Where's my leave group button? I can grab my phone. Chat. There we go. Done. Done and done. Okay. See how simple that was? I was like, no, I don't need to be in there. I don't need to be in there. And not because it isn't a beautiful thing. And not because what I think they're doing is not awesome. But that's not for me, not for, especially not right now. But I'm just, yeah, I'm not here for it. So anyway, back to you. Back to you. Notice what's present and how you can reframe it. And really ask yourself, how can I make this easy? You're overcomplicating it. I promise you, and you don't mean to. And it's just you're overwhelmed and you're stressed and you have a lot going on. So you're making it harder than it needs to be, and you're making it mean something it doesn't need to mean. And this is part of the human experience. We all do it. And this also depends on where your conditioning is in your human design chart. That's something that we could explore in a reading, or within the Embodied Energy Collective, which I'll be talking about a little bit later. But it's really about, how can I make this simple? And how can I make the things that are really important to me, those priorities that we talked about at the beginning, work for me? And like I said, you can't do everything. So you need to prioritize what's the most important thing, and really asking yourself, how can I make this work in a way that isn't forcing myself into anything? How can I align to who I really am, to my values, to how I want to feel? And so, like, for example, tying your movement to, I'm going to move my body for 10 minutes after I brush my teeth, or I'm going to do 10 minutes of reading before I go to bed every night. Or, although that might not be good for everybody, I should never read before I go to bed, because I get sucked into the story and then I'm up too late. So notice what works for you. Having mindfulness minute timers on your phone to frequently tune in with your body. Like, it's like, what small tweaks can I make to make this work for me so that I can feel as incredible as possible? And again, bringing that why back into it again and again. And I really want you to also look at releasing what's no longer working. And this can be tough. I really want you to pay attention to how much time you're spending on social media. How much time are you spending in front of the TV? How are you speaking to yourself and others? really be mindful of the choices that you're making, the people you're spending your time with, how you're spending your time and energy. What would you like to be doing that you can't find the time for right now? What can you let go to replace it with something you do want to do so that it supports how you do want to feel? And this brings us into setting strong boundaries around that. And you just saw me do it. Like, you literally just saw me go in and be like, oh, I see what this group is about. I'm not interested in that. Let me get out. And now it's gone. And I don't have to worry about it. And there was a version of me that once would have felt really guilty about leaving without even saying anything. I didn't even respond to the people in the group. I didn't give a reason. I didn't say no, thank you. I didn't say anything. I just removed myself. And there was a time that would have been really uncomfortable for me. But do you see how easy it was for me? I just went in and clicked and was like, bye. And not because I don't care about what they're doing. I think what they're doing is beautiful, but because it isn't for me right now. And I know myself well enough to know that that is not for me right now. And I want you to set strong boundaries around what is and isn't for you, and to say no to anything that doesn't support your values, that doesn't support how you want to feel, that doesn't support your alignment, that doesn't support who you are. Honoring who you are is always the choice. It's always the right choice. Doing things for others just because you think you should, never the right choice. If it's a should, it's a no. I am confident in that. If it is a should, it is a no. And this is where you're going to get caught up, because Christmas, especially, is full of traditions and fun activities and fun events. And you might have FOMO, and you might be afraid to say no. You might be afraid of conflict, or you might be avoiding having a tough conversation, and it can feel like you're letting people down, and it can overwhelm you with guilt. So in order to avoid that feeling, you just say yes to the damn thing and sacrifice yourself. And guess what that's going to do? It's going to burn you out. It's going to stress you out. It's going to overwhelm you. And it's also going to make you sick. 100%. Why do you think so many people get sick at Christmas? It's not because they're spending a lot of time with other people. That's what everyone thinks, right? That's not what it is. It's because you're wearing yourself down to the exclusion of yourself. That is why it's happening. You keep wearing yourself down. You keep getting sick. And you keep wondering why you keep getting sick. And the whole cycle just keeps repeating again and again and again. Are you ready to break the cycle yet? Part of this is setting really strong boundaries. And some of this means that you're going to change some of those personal traditions. And I can feel the energy of, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to rock the boat. I'm not doing that at Christmas. I can feel it, because I was like that too. And I totally get it. I really, really do. You don't want to be the difficult one. You don't want to be the one who doesn't show up. You don't want to be the friend who isn't there. But do you want to be sick? Do you want to be burnt out? Do you want to be stressed out? Do you think anyone wants that version of you in their space? I mean, really, let me be honest. Do you think that anyone wants that version of you in their space? That's not what you want. This is a joyful, fun, exciting holiday. You want to be surrounded by joyful, fun, happy people, not burnt out, worn down shells of selves. That's not fun. That's not what this holiday is about. So I really want you to take an inventory on what you love and what you don't. Serious. What's a must do? What's going to bring you excitement, energy, vitality? What are you dreading? What can you let go? What can you ask someone else to take care of? I really want you to sit with these questions. And if you are whole body rebelling, I'm challenging you even further, because that means there's something here for you. Like, there is something here for you. I know you're thinking, who am I to throw a wrench into the way things have always been done? This is how we do it. You're a hard-working woman with goals and priorities who wants to enjoy her holiday and to feel some of the magic for yourself. That is not selfish. That is living by example. That is showing other people that it can be done. You don't have to be burnt out, worn down, like sick this Christmas. You do not. You get to be present with your spouse, with your kids, with your family, with your friends, truly enjoying their company, not there out of obligation, but there because you want to be, there because it feels good. And you can't do that if you are worn out. You just can't. No one wants you to be a slave to tradition. No one wants you just to show up just because it's the right thing to do. They want you there because you want to be there. They want memories of you laughing and enjoying yourself, not crying and complaining about how how hard life is and how much there is to do. Like no one wants that in their space. Do you want to be depleted or excited? Sorry, my glasses. I need new glasses, and they make me itch. The coating has come off the inside, so they make me itch. How would it feel to have some really dedicated you time this holiday season? Really, where you get to release any stress or anxiety and embrace the joy and energy of the season. When you're in the vibe of peace and relaxation, you attract more of that to you. The opposite is also true. The more stressed you are, the more stress you're going to find. It's a magnetic match. So your words matter. Who you're spending time with matters. Your energy matters. It's really about putting away the, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, I'm never going to get it done mentality, and start believing that things can work out for you, that you can get in and out of that grocery store really fast and get everything that you need for less money than you expected, that you're going to go to the store and you're going to get the perfect parking spot and you're going to get everything that you need for everybody at one shot. You're not going to have to go to 15 different stores. You're just going to get it. Really challenge those beliefs and resistance to doing the things and embrace them and make it part of the joy of the season. Really enjoying shopping. Like I hate shopping. I am not a shopper. So I go when I get the urge. Like when my body is like, yes, let's go shopping. I will wait. I will wait until that urge comes because I know going with that energy is going to be way more impactful, way more fun, way more joyful than if I force myself to go. If you force yourself to do the damn thing, it's going to feel hard, it's going to feel exhausting, and it's going to make you ill. Ask me how I know. I have literally made myself sick because I knew it would get me off the hook from doing the thing I didn't want to do in the first place. I mean, how silly is that? That is not like, I don't want to manifest illness. That's no fun. Like, let's not manifest illness this Christmas. Let's really understand that there are going to be challenges. 100%. There's going to be challenges. It's inevitable. Like there are challenges in life. That's life. That's part of our experience. But what matters is how you respond to those challenges. Do you want to be yelling at your spouse and your kids? Do you want to be rushing through your day trying to get everything done? Do you want to be a slave to every single emotion that comes up where you literally are crashing on the couch crying in the fetal position because you just can't get out of your own way? Like, you have to feel the feels, super important. Let's not bypass anything that comes up, but you don't have to be a slave to it. Like there's a way to feel it, process it, move the fuck on, and enjoy the rest of your day. Again, ask me how I know. I'm very well versed in this. I actually have a whole ritual around this inside the Embodied Energy Collective. Again, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But I really want you to flip the script on this and to decide right now that you're going to have a magical Christmas, that you're not going to give in to commercializing and trying to find that perfect gift for everyone in your life. Nobody needs more things. There's no one in the world that needs more things. I would much rather be invited to your house to have a cup of coffee than I would give you a present. That's true. I actually don't give presents to anyone outside my immediate family anymore. And even with them, it's a lot less than I used to give, because no one needs to be going into debt to show people how much they love them. That's insane. That is insane. That is not what this season is about. And you're not going to let money or stress or any circumstances that might be happening in your life, even illness, take away your joy. Like, it doesn't get that kind of power. Nothing in your life gets that kind of power. You get to stand strong in your energy, to come back to where you have lots of energy. And that's different for each of you. I'd have to see your chart. Again, things that we explore inside the body, embodied energy collective. But for the purposes of today, I just want to give you each of you a little taste of what I mean. So manifestors, don't dull your shine to make others more comfortable. You were born to stand out. Use your beautiful voice. Generators, if your sacral says no, it's no. Don't let your mind try to talk you into doing something you do not want to do. Trust your body. It's showing you what you have energy for. Manifesting generators, don't get sucked into doing things you don't want to do just because you have energy for it. People can sense your magnificent energy. No is a complete sentence. I would like you to use it. If your sacral is a no, it's a no. Projectors, your guiding light is recognized when you put yourself first. Stop wasting your energy on people, places, and things who don't see how magical you are. That's not the place for you. Reflectors, don't rush. Do not rush. You're going to feel everything so deeply. Give yourself lots of time and space to come back to what is actually true for you. Take your power back, all of you. Take your power back. Claim your energy back. Don't play the victim. Don't bully yourself into doing something you don't want to do. Do what feels right for you. Trust your intuition. Decide you are going to make beautiful memories this Christmas and implement new traditions that support how you want to feel and who you really are. I know this can feel really hard. I do. I get it. It can feel really hard. And when I started making these changes for myself, it was hard. And there was a part of me that was like, I need to explain myself. But no, you really don't. You don't need to explain yourself. You get to make choices for you every single day that you don't have to give an explanation for. And I've gotten really good at challenging people back when they say, well, why? I'm like, because I don't want to. And they're like, I don't get it. Like, you don't need to get it. You just need to respect it. That's it. Like, and I had that conversation with my mom very recently, actually. And because I don't have an open door policy at my house. You can't just come by, no matter who you are. I don't care who you are. Now, my parents, both of my parents, are very opposite. They are like, come anytime you want. My door is always open. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing for them. It's not for me. I don't want that. I have no desire for that. None. Like, it's not me. And my mom especially, had a really hard time with me setting that boundary and blew past it several times. And I didn't push back too hard. But now I've decided, and we've had the conversation, the hard conversation of, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to be a people pleaser for you anymore. I know you're my mom. I love you. This doesn't mean anything about you. This is a standard I have for my life. This is what I choose. You don't have to get it. In fact, she thinks it's awful. She thinks it's awful. She's like, you weren't raised that way. I'm like, I know. I get that. I get it. But it's not about you. This is for me. And this is the thing about boundaries, right? Everyone thinks that implementing them means something about the other person. It's not about the other person. It's for you. Boundaries are about what you're going to do. It isn't about trying to control someone else. It's about, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I stand for. This is who I am. And you can like it or not, but this is how it is. And I just love that. It's taken me a long time to get there because there was so much conditioning in my body. So take small steps if you need to, but set boundaries. And when you do, when you really, and even if your voice shakes, even if it makes you uncomfortable, even if you cry, even like crying is so actually so good for you. I cry so much, and it's so good for you to be able to release all of that expectation and obligation and who you're supposed to be and just be who the fuck you are. And when you do, you will have the best Christmas ever. It will be so amazing. And I also want you to make time to really feel the feels, because there will be feels, particularly when you set boundaries, particularly when you feel like you're letting people down. You will feel the feels. And I want you to make time and space for that. You will not crash and burn. You will not die. Like your mind can be super dramatic about, oh my God, I don't have time to have a nervous breakdown. You're not going to have a nervous breakdown. You're going to cry. You're going to feel the emotions, and you're going to move on. And it's going to be great. And like really processing whatever comes through for you in that moment, and then aligning back to who you truly are. Again, that satisfaction, that peace, that surprise, that success, like align back to that. And so for manifestors, use your voice to let people know what you want and what you need. Generators, allow your sparkly fun flag to fly. Let your joy lead you to what is for you. Manifesting generators, throw the list away. Throw it away. Be the life of the party. Move whatever excites you in the moment. Projectors, make space in your schedule for deep conversations and contemplation. The more you give to yourself, the more you're able to guide other people. Reflectors, play outside. Give yourself lots of room to rest and recharge. This is as simple as it gets to be. Like it's not complicated. How are we feeling? How are we doing? All right. I don't see any questions. I'm going to come back and read the questions at the end. Oh my gosh, it's almost been an hour. I said it was going to be fast. It's important. It's all important, and it's all good, and it's all worth it. I promise. This is an incredible time of year. Have fun. Play. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Revel in it. Make sure whatever you choose is fun for you. This is why fun has become one of my core values. If it's not fun, count me out. Like if it feels like work, count me out. Like I'm here for the joy, for the fun, for the excitement. And it like just count me out of anything that's not that. And get rid of anything that isn't that for you. Buy your cookies if that feels good. Don't feel pressure to bake if you don't like baking. Don't decorate as much if that doesn't feel good. Donate things that you don't need to charity. Release the big family dinner if that feels like work. Implement an open house so that people can come by and see you instead of having to visit each person individually, if that feels good. Find what feels good to you. Make sure to make it to the events that are going to light you up. Those ones will give you energy. Like it gives you energy to be in the energy of people that you love and that you enjoy and that make you laugh, and that like that is an energy giver. Get rid of the ones that are not giving you energy. Do all the things that bring you joy. Make time for all of those. Make peace a priority. Don't get sucked into the family drama. Don't get sucked into fighting. Like just like, you know what, peace. I love you all, but I'm not here for this. I'm not available for this. Unless there's a necessary conversation that you need to have, then have it. Like don't avoid. Really like get it out in the open, get it off your chest, do the damn thing. I was avoiding a conversation with my mom for most of this year. I knew I needed to have it since March. Do you know when I had it? October. How many months is that? April, May, June, July, August, October. 6 months of avoiding conversation that I knew I needed to have. We had it. Things are so much better. It is amazing. Like we get so in our friggin' head. Like you get so in your friggin' head about things that you think are going to matter that don't. And so I just want you to not waste that kind of time. You don't have that kind of time, not this season. So let's embrace the joy and decide that you're going to give everyone in your life a happier, healthier, more vibrant you this holiday. And you're going to give that gift to yourself too, because you deserve it. You deserve all that is good. Are there any questions about any of it? About human design, about emotions, about boundaries, about standards, about values? How are we feeling? Was this useful? Will you implement it? I know we covered a lot, but it isn't hard. Like nothing in that, like this literally, you could do everything that we talked about in 30 minutes a day. And I know that seems like a lot, but you can break it up 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes in the evening. Like and really, when you think about it, it's going to give you more time and energy because it's going to clear your aura. Because this is human design, right? Like it's the science of the aura. And everything you say yes to is getting carried around in your aura. And so if it's all clogged up, there's no room for the other things that you want to come in. So everything is just going to feel harder and more stressful and more overwhelming than it needs to. Let's get rid of some of it and feel as incredible as possible. Who's here for it? Do you want help with this? If you do, I have the perfect place for you to come and play. So you know about the Embodied Energy Collective. This is my membership. It is beautiful. We have some lovely ladies in there. We're doing some incredible work. It is just so joyful and happy, and I just love it so much. And my focus is really to grow this and my one-on-one work in 2026. So my only group is going to be the membership. My only one-on-one right now. I know my cycle and how it works. Things could change, but right, my only work is going to be one-on-one. And so I'm just so, and the way that I'm doing my work is so different. We're not doing any big calls. There's not going to be hours of like going deep. Like we can go deep quickly. We can move through things quickly. We can do it easily. It doesn't have like, I'm really good at identifying what exactly is happening and being like, okay, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's play with this. Let's experiment with this. And it works beautifully. And everyone just feels so good right here, right now. So what I am doing inside that collective in December is called Mistletoe Magic. So we're making some magic together in December. This is an incredible 24-day experience that is going to combine movement, mindfulness, self-care, human design with daily support to help you have a more peaceful and fun holiday. And this is so simple, you're not even going to believe it's going to work, but it will. I have zero, like, I know 100% this will work. If you come, if you show up, if you commit, it will work. You're going to get one prompt every day to help you tune in to you, to your body, to your desires, and where you are going to receive exactly what you need to go into your days feeling calm and energetic and incredible in your body instead of tired and worn down and depleted. Doesn't that sound fun? One prompt every day. You're just going to tune in. You're going to show up. You're going to tune in. You're going to say how you feel, and we're going to go from there. That's it. That's as simple as, there's no calls. There's no, like, it's literally happening on WhatsApp. It's voice notes and typing. That's it. You choose. You can do a voice note or you can type. We all do both. And you also get the added benefit of having me in your pocket for the entire month to help you overcome any resistance or any emotions or any stress that is keeping you from feeling your best. I'll talk you through it and give you tips and tricks to help you feel better right here, right now. And you'll get to do it inside this beautiful, supportive group environment where other like women can love and support you as well. And it's just so, so beautiful. Plus, you get all the benefits of the Embodied Energy Collective anyway. where you're getting weekly energy tips, you're getting voice notes to help you activate your energy, you're getting a personalized energy cheat sheet, an energy reset ritual to support you in having the most fun and energetic holiday ever. I am so excited about this. You deserve a calm and happy holiday. You want to be fully present in everything that you do this Christmas, really allowing the magic of the season to fill you up and to fill your cup. It's going to help you slow down, appreciate the life you have now, while showing you how much is possible when you breathe, stretch, move, and talk about what's happening in your life. It's a soft place to fall, a place where solutions are born, where you move through challenges faster, where you unlock more time and energy for who and what you love. And you get to experience how much smoother life runs when you focus on you and what you actually need. It might seem counterproductive to add something to your already busy calendar, but this extra support is going to give you the tools that you need to have more of the experiences that you want. More peace, more love, more joy, more fun. How would it feel to release the tension and stress around the holidays? To enjoy it all with a smile on your face and gratitude in your heart. To have more to give to you and the people in your life. I'm so honored to lead you on this journey. I've been doing this for years and it has changed so much for me. More energy, more excitement, more love, more peace, more of everything that I want. I'm combining mindfulness, human design, with years of experience to bring you a truly beautiful gift. I want to help you tap in to the beautiful woman that you are and what's important to you so you can see how much power you really have and have the holiday that you really want. Join us. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I'll put the link into the comments so you can come play. There is a bit of a fast action bonus here. It is $44 a month right now. It goes up to $88 a month tomorrow. So, and I have no apologies for that because it's been $44 a month for a month. So if you've been paying attention to my posts at all, you've heard me talk about the Embodied Energy Collective. And so this is a beautiful space. And so if you want half off discount on a Black Friday weekend, today is the day. Come play. Even at $88, it's still a stealable deal. And in January, it's going up again because I know the value that is here, but I want you to get the opportunity to experience it at this price. Is a gift. Take me up on it. Come play. All the love and light from my heart to yours. Please let me know if you have any questions. Bye.